OneLess has set out to use a systems change approach to take Londoners away from using single-use plastic water bottles and instead to refill when on the go in London. My name is Shauna Jordan and I'm the project manager for OneLess. The issue of ocean plastic is a global issue, but we need locally based solutions. So London is one of the highest consumers of single-use plastic water bottles. On average, it's estimated that each individual gets through 175 per year, and that's over 1 billion citywide annually. We looked at London as a system and how Londoners hydrate. We mapped that system, and it means that we can look at all the different elements that we're influencing and why somebody might choose to buy a bottle of water rather than refill. By drawing that map and doing that diagnosis, we could see where the barriers might lie to creating change, and then also where those leverage points were, so the opportunities for action. And then from that, we were able to mobilise action at different levels through the system.
Hi, my name is Adam Batchelor. I work for the Greater London Authority and my focus is on plastics. So we've initially started working with OneLess to do some research on what is the situation of plastic and especially water bottles in London. We could see where City Hall's best place to operate. We can contact large venues and business improvement districts, and we were able to then roll that across the whole of London. And from 2018 until now, we've got around 4,000 refill points across the city, which is the most in any city across the whole country, and actually the whole world apparently, so that's quite good.
OneLess Installed London's first modern day network of fountains. There's 29 in total. Just in the first 2 years of having the fountains, they dispensed over 750,000 water bottles in refills, which is fantastic. And that has then inspired a further investment from the Mayor's office in partnership with Thames Water, and that's a £5 million to install a further 100 fountains across the city. The single-use plastic water bottle is a ubiquitous item, it's widely recognised, and it was a really easy way to engage the public in thinking about how their everyday behaviours can affect the ocean. By adopting a values-based approach, we were able to bring this impact and this behaviour change down to the individual level so that everyone who takes part can feel empowered to make a change. OneLess has also formed the Pioneer Network, of which we've got over 85 organisations at present who are all striving to eradicate single-use plastic waste from their organisations.
My name's Wayne Hitchings. I'm the Head of Sustainability for the Natural History Museum. I found the OneLess Network and campaign very inspiring. Just hearing the sheer amount of action that's going on from such a wide-ranging number of institutions and organisations.
If you had an issue or you need to overcome some barriers, we could easily contact someone that we knew had already done that. I started to get a sense of what I could take back to City Hall or the Mayor's office to say what's happening in London, and we can start to piece together what we can do at City Hall.
Since joining OneLess, the really big wins we've had are completely eliminating single-use plastic water bottles from all of our sites, and we're looking for new ways all the time to push that even further. My advice to others would be to do what the Natural History Museum did and join up to the OneLess Pioneer Network. It's such a great resource in being able to hear about what other people have already done, the challenges that they faced, and how that can help you go on to reduce plastic waste from your institution.
OneLess is now in the final part of its strategy. We're coming to a close in London at the end of 2021. London was big enough to pose many challenges, but it was also small enough to make our aims achievable and hopefully replicable in other geographies. And the position that we want to be in is that we can sort of hand this baton on to others. The toolkit will take the reader step by step through a systems change approach. So it will take them through the initial phase of diagnosing the system, setting your boundaries at what you're looking at, how to map that and identify the barriers, the leverages, so where the opportunities for action are, and then how to start thinking about co-designing solutions and interventions to test out ways to overcome those barriers. We need London's leaders to go on the global stage now and inspire other leaders where they are to pick up the systems change approach and tackle plastic pollution in other areas around the world.
I think London has already established itself on the global stage as a pioneer for reducing single-use plastics. That itself just shows the interest across the globe of what you can do and how we can do it.
Through this initiative, we can create advocates for the planet that will focus not only on plastic but wider sustainability issues too.
My personal hope for the future really is that using a reusable water bottle is just normal for everybody.
If we can all work together, we can make a massive difference and really drive down the plastic waste that ultimately ends up in a lot of the oceans.
I think it's really, really important that we inspire others now to carry this on. What we're trying to do is to surface the values in people and connect them to why they care about the ocean and the benefits of having a healthy ocean.